Facing down the Gundam's death stare, I'd almost given up fighting. Suddenly, a shell came screaming in. 2 Magella tanks drew its fire. While the Gundam was distracted by the tanks, I bailed out of my wrecked Zaku. With the medic's help, I pulled out Sean, whose mech had been completely shredded. That Gundam was like a white devil, cutting through everyone at the base. Federation troops were everywhere. We had to find a way out. After linking up with another squad of survivors, I came up with a plan. I'd pilot a working Zaku tank to draw fire while Lieutenant Sean took another one for flank support. When the fuel truck exploded, that would be the signal for everyone else to evacuate. But Sean discovered the Zaku tank had already lost an arm to the Gundam.
Well, you're a pilot. Figure it out.
Roger, Captain.
We kicked the evacuation plan into gear. Once Sean and the fuel truck driver were in position, I moved the Zaku tank close to where the Gundam was fighting. It was engaged with another Zaku squad. I had the soldier park the fuel truck under my tank, then evacuate. I fired a shot at the Gundam to get its attention.
Right at your mark.
Then immediately bailed out. The second the Gundam charged at us, I ordered Sean to fire at the fuel truck.
Sean, no!
After the truck exploded, the surviving squad took off. I dragged myself up and saw the Gundam didn't have a scratch on it. Shit. But that didn't matter anymore. What mattered was that we were getting out alive.
Go! Go!
I hopped onto Sean's beat-up Zaku tank and we bolted from the battlefield at top speed. But the Gundam wasn't done with us. We pulled back to a village, thinking we'd finally shaken it.
You're doing fine, Lieutenant. Even the cows are impressed.
Then that familiar buzzing sound suddenly kicked in.
Everyone out! No!
I yelled for everyone to get out of the tank. A second later, a shell hit and the Zaku tank was blown to pieces. We turned around and saw the Gundam standing on the hilltop, staring us down. It suddenly jumped and landed right in front of us, raising its machine gun to finish us off. At the last second, 2 Zaku pilots showed up to save us.
Zeon convoy, move!
Under their cover, we made it onto the main convoy train and escaped. But those 2 Zaku pilots didn't make it out. They got torn apart by the Gundam's firepower.
It's not following us.
We barely made it back to headquarters alive, only to find the place had been reduced to rubble. No wonder the Gundam gave up the chase after taking out those 2 Zakus. With the main base destroyed, I led the surviving soldiers to a nearby salvage yard. It was a semi-military facility where Zeon forces processed scrapped mechs. Without any operational Zakus, I couldn't shake the fear that the Gundam would show up out of nowhere. At my urging, the mechanics at the salvage yard pieced together 2 working Zakus from the scrap. But before we could even run diagnostics, that terrifying white machine had already arrived.
The Gundam.
It's here.
And you brought a friend.